the public want the Prime Minister to show the integrity he promised when he got selected by showing leadership in this debate, voting for the recommendations, and beyond that, marking this as a turning point for politics to ensure the events over the last few years can never happen again.
What's your perspective? Should Sean Bailey have his peerage rescinded because of this?
I think that whole honours list should actually be re-looked at, because he actually gave out some honours to friends and supporters, and at a time when he was leaving Parliament in controversy. I think that says a lot about the House of Lords. And again, we've got this House of Lords where that can happen, where you can put in your mate. There are ideas of a better and a reformed House of Lords, a House of Representatives, where we'd have doctors and nurses and business leaders and people who genuinely represent the UK public in their making their laws. And so you've got two things that are happening here. You've got a failure in trust in politics, and then you are diminishing the integrity of the House of Lords. So that this is why the government needs to get serious, and they need to sit round the table with organisations that I represent. I represent 800 organisations who are trying to improve UK politics. They've got a whole host of brilliant ideas that would actually start to address some of these issues and bring it into the 21st century.
Talking about your organisation, Jessie, as you mentioned, you're the director of the Democracy Network. Many are saying this is all some kind of political soap opera. But this is actually very serious, is it not, when we look at the implications towards democracy?
Exactly that. Parliament is where we make the laws on our schools, on the NHS, on transport. Everything that affects our lives is debated and decided in that house. And if we can't trust in the place that writes our laws, that regulates, that governs our nation, then we are really on a kind of sticky wicket. And I think that is why Rishi Sunak needs to show real leadership at the moment, because this is a problem. I honestly believe that if he doesn't sort this out, the future of our democracy is at stake.
Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Jessie Jo Jacobs, director of the Democracy Network.